So as I taught the world the code to the matrix, I would just elaborate once again that there are ciphers, okay? So there are ciphers. So you could take this for yourself, rewind this back later on and do your thing. Nobody's trying to hide anything from you. The code to the English language is as you see it. You see what I mean? And then as you see it is telling you all across different languages, the letters that are interposed are the same as other letters. And then when you start pulling apart these letters properly, then you'll actually learn a story. And you'll see that there's certain letters that are always a part of something that always has something to do with us not doing well. And you can take that from the word. So if you take the word sick, as I'm showing you here, you can then break this word down and say, okay, it's sick, but let's just remove the consonant and now it's ick, right? And then you can say that everything that sounds like ick, or first what you do is you add a vowel to every CK. So ACK, ECK, ICK, OCK, FUCK should all be words related to ick. Okay. And so then you'll get a story. You'll learn that ick will make you sick. You'll also learn that ick is very vulgar and ick likes to do things, or uck likes to do things, and uck really sucks because uck will suck energy from beings, because the same ick is also icks, right? And you put a vowel on all of them, ax and x. And all of those words, as you see them, are all about the energy of where this comes from, even from the horn god or the ox itself. And then you'll know its number. Its number is 6, which we told you was sex. And that is also a specific sex also called nox, or sex in the night, because nox means night and nox is nix or Nicholas, right? And the nix or the pix are a specific a group of what we would call low elves, right? Because they got high elves and they got low elves, and the low elves were the pix. The pix are the reason why we have pixels inside of our monitor. The pixels are, while small, they are very numerous. You see what I mean? So then you would be able to go through it. You would know Wix, which is magic, or Wicca, and you would know Dix and Bix, which is also the reference or the slang reference to a woman's genitalia. So do you see that the language is replete? It actually does say exactly what it means. But the issue is nobody really knows what they're saying, but they think they do. And that's where the ego comes in. Because the ego in itself is like, it's an interloper. Let me show you what it looks like. This is put together by Wiccans, because they are in many ways, not all the Wiccans, because again, there are different cultures and people think they're doing certain things, but they have bought entities in that interlope with children. If you look up this lady's name, she's in the occult, and she makes this art. And she makes this art about things that this is the whole Epstein thing, where basically they were evoking these entities, also called icks, into children's lives, and the children were seeing these entities, right? So sick stuff. Okay. So taking a pause for a moment here and just coming into awareness, coming into soundness, coming into vibration, because it is, again, as I said, there's some serious things that are happening. Now, once again, we're at that point, and all this is going on. What are they doing? Hee hee ha ha. They got their children involved now. Hee hee ha ha. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. I told you, I don't celebrate holidays. I don't worship religions. I don't do holidays. I don't worship religions. Why? Because I found out, well, first of all, my mom started that. We was pissed. Like Christmas will go by, folks will get presents. I was like, yo, we ain't getting no gifts. This is ridiculous. Where are we living in? Right. So mom was like coming up in the movement where all this knowledge was being dropped by brothers and sisters that was like, yo, watch out for Dajjal, because he's coming for your children. Because Krampus, as you know, is Saint Nix or Nox, the being of the night. So this is what a damned being would look. This is the king of the damned. When they say the Lord and the lady in Wicca, this is the Lord. OK, so in this, you find Krampus, right? And Krampus is Santa Claus, specifically, for real. So you got an idea, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a jinn. OK, he's also, when they say they see Yeti, that's a jinn. Okay, a specific kind of jinn. Because remember, when we say jinn, we're only saying it's like we're saying human. So we got to talk about which one. We're talking about a lower vibratory jinn who feeds on children, as the culture has told everyone, right? So Krampus is Santa Claus, and so when people are saying to their children, well, we different, and it's what you believe, and we have this thing going on. It's like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You're exposing your children to Nicks. And even Nixon, that president who was also responsible for so much devilment inside the United States of America, was also a conduit for Nix or Knox, because Nix or Knox is also an orc, right? So these are, again, other layers of the reality, but more specifically, the things that live behind the trash can, the things that their vibratory frequency and their vibratory frequency and the frequency that they live in has made them who they are. So if you live inside of a nuclear power plant all your life, you're going to see decay when you go into the next life. You're going to be a being that is decayed. Do you see? So it's like, for real, the judgment system here is what is going on in our environment and how we're choosing to configure our environments.